Hi there, YouTube. So we have another review. This one is May. Now, I've been wanting to do this one for a long time because I really enjoyed this movie. I really enjoyed the movie. None of it confused me. The end didn't mess me up. And, yeah, here we go. May. May has a lazy eye. And, it makes her very awkward. She's very awkward as a child. Her mother doesn't help this much, seeing how she puts a patch over her eye. I'm going to warn you ahead of time, there are spoilers in this. If you didn't read it in the description, there are spoilers in this. So her mother doesn't encourage her, and she puts a patch on her eye. And she also gives her a doll, Susie. And this doll stays in the case because she's special and May can't play with her. So her mother had said, if you can't get a friend, make one. Now, this is something May takes very literally. Now, she meets a guy, and she's fascinated by his hands. See, body parts to this girl are nothing but parts. Parts that she likes. Now, this guy seems really into her in the beginning. And, but then she weirds him out. She weirds him out, and he ends up pushing her away. Now, there's another girl that she works with. She works at the veterinary hospital, and her name is Polly, and she's a lesbian, and she's into May as well, and she flirts with May, and she gives May a cat. Lupe, I believe, was his name. She gives May a cat, and is really into May, is really hitting on her and flirting with her and everything. So when the guy turns her down, she goes for Polly. But then Polly turns around and rejects her too, but in a way, she doesn't really reject her, but she found somebody else called Ambrosia. So May gets turned down again. Now May tries her luck at volunteering for blind children, and she decided one day to bring the doll with her. And they end up breaking the case, getting glass all over themselves, getting glass on May, and May gets it in her eye, and she's rubbing it in her eye and making it bleed. So that didn't work out too well. So she decides she's going to make herself a friend. And she uses the hands of her her would-be boyfriend, uses the ears of his new girlfriend, uses the fur from Lupe that she ends up killing in a fit of rage, and puts herself together a friend. Isn't that sweet? Well, I'll give this movie, because I really did like it. I like May. She was a sympathetic character. I sympathized with her. 8 stars out of 10. So we got 8 stars out of 10 for that movie. And if you want me to review more movies, like I said, be patient with me. I'm a beginner. I'm new at this. It'll get better as time goes on, I'm sure. And, yeah. If you want me to review any more movies, comment below. Either put a link there. Well, if you don't want to put links there because you're afraid YouTube will give you trouble, just put the suggestion at the end, in the comments, and I will check it out and I will review it. You have yourselves a great one.